Hey, beautiful souls. Today we're talking about a very quiet, very specific kind of grief. And if you're a woman listening right now, you've probably felt this a time or two. It's that feeling you get when you realize you've outgrown a version of yourself, but you're not quite sure how to say goodbye without feeling like a traitor to your own past. Friends, releasing an old version of yourself isn't about rejection, it's actually about evolution. Yes, evolution. Did you hear me? It's not, I hate you. I hate who I once was. It's, I love that I'm becoming enough to let the old version rest. Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to Unblock Your Blessings. I'm Vicki Lebrilla, your travel size emotions coach, helping you navigate the roller coaster ride of emotions, revelations, and all that comes with adulting. Get comfy because we're about to dive into the nitty gritty of unblocking all that emotional weight and letting the sunshine right back into your life. Don't forget to like, share, follow, and subscribe. And of course, leave an honest review on Apple Podcast. It's free, it means the world to me, and it helps this podcast reach more ears. Now, it's time to unblock your blessings. Friends, okay, we often stay in old versions. The people-pleasing version of ourselves, the overworker, or the one who stays quiet because that version kept us safe for a long time. We feel like if we leave her behind, we're being ungrateful for the version that helped us survive. How many of you have felt that way? Well, friends, as a coach, I see women clinging to old identities like an old pair of pants that don't fit anymore. Okay, raise your hand if that's ever happened. Don't ask my husband. He probably doesn't even know how many pairs of pants I'm still holding on to. Again, I'm a work in progress, but you understand what I'm saying. It's uncomfortable, it's tight, and it stops your circulation, but you're afraid of being cold without it. So, friends, here's a concept for you. Growth doesn't erase your past, it builds on it. Again, for the people in the back, I'm going to say it again. Growth doesn't erase your past, it builds on it. Think of yourself like a beautiful historic building, okay? You're adding a new wing. You aren't tearing down the foundation, but you are changing the floor plan, okay? Well, girls, speak to your old self. You can say something like this. Thank you for getting me through the hardest years of my life. Thank you for protecting me when I didn't know how to protect myself. But I've got it from here. Did you hear that? You shifted it. You're taking ownership. You're saying, that's not me anymore. I've got it. So let's take a deeper dive into the question from my email I sent out this morning. What version of me am I being invited to lovingly release? Yes, that's a question I pose to you, my friends. What version of me am I being invited to lovingly release? So if you're on my mindset email list, awesome. If not, this is your formal invitation. I help kick you off each and every Monday to shift your mindset to where it needs to be for an amazing week ahead. Okay, so now back to the question. What version of me am I being invited to lovingly release? Well, you can practice this. First, identify her, give her a name. Is she anxious Annie or perfectionist Patty or even shitstorm Sheena? Some weeks I feel like it's shitstorm Sheena. Acknowledge her purpose. What did she do for you? Because she obviously did something. Then comes the hands off. Step 3. I'm taking these lessons, but I'm leaving the baggage. So, what does that mean? You're taking the lessons that you learned in that time. But that baggage, that anxious Annie, the perfectionist Patty, or the shitstorm Sheena, she doesn't need to come along. She's not needed anymore. Friends, it gets to be that easy. It gets to feel that easy, but you have to accept that you are no longer that old version of yourself. Just like those old pair of pants. Friends, you get to buy new ones when you're ready. You get to fit into amazing jeans. You don't have to hold on to the ones that don't fit anymore. So, friends, you're not losing yourself. You're loving yourself forward. I encourage you to ponder that this week. Invite yourself into the new version of you because going backwards doesn't serve anybody, right? You are releasing an old version of yourself, and it isn't about the rejection. It's about the evolution. You're not hating on who you once were. You're getting excited and embracing the newer version that's ahead. Beautiful soul, I hope this hit home. I hope you take action this week. Until next time. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Unblock Your Blessings. If you found this episode helpful, enjoyable, or just freaking awesome, please share this episode with your loved one on social media with the hashtag UnblockYourBlessings. Your honest review matters to me, so please take a minute or two to write your review. I'll see you in the next one.